write a function, triangle 1n, triangle 2n, and triangle 3n, that takes in an integer n and prints the following patterns depending on what n is. So the challenge here is to write this in one line of Python code. So do pause the video and take some time to give this a go before taking a look at the answer. So first, let's start with triangle 1, which gives us 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3 if n is 3. And if n is 5, we have 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So before we write our function in one line of code, we need to write our function in many lines of code. So let's do that first. So I'm going to define triangle 1 and let's write our function body. So for I in range 1 to n plus 1. And here for the inner for loop, for j in range 1 to I plus 1. And next, let's just print j first. So let's test this and let's see what we get. So we have a whole bunch of stuff. So let's add a row is equals to empty string. And let's add this to row. So row plus equals to stir j. And at the end, we print row. And if we run this, we will get the correct answer. And if we replace our 5 with a 3, we will still get the correct answer. So here we have a multi-line function. And now let's try to condense this into one line of code. So first, let's work with the inner for loop. So because we are dealing with strings, let's try to get a list of strings first. So here we add some square brackets because we want to do some list comprehension, and we simply copy this. So we have this and string j. So let's comment this out and let's print our list comprehension. And currently we have 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. So let's change this to 5. So currently we have this. So in order to combine all of these strings, we simply need to use the join method. So empty string dot join, open bracket, and we have a close bracket here. And if we run this once again, we will get 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the correct output so far. So now we need to combine this with our for loop into one line. So once again, we can do this with list comprehension. So we copy this entire thing and we put it in front of our for loop. And we just put everything in a giant list comprehension. So now let's try. And here we have the correct answer. And if we replace this with a 3, we will still get a correct answer. And if we were to replace this with a larger number, let's say 7, we will still get the correct answer. So here, let's force our function into one line. And if we run this, we will get the correct answer still. So here, we have successfully managed to write our triangle 1 function in one line of code. So now let's move on to triangle 2. So here, triangle 1 and triangle 2 are pretty similar other than the order of the numbers. So let's reuse the triangle 1 function. And here we have triangle 2. And here, let's reverse this. So we get I to 0 to negative 1. And let's see what happens. And we have 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is essentially our desired output for triangle 2. So once again, let's condense the inner for loop first using list comprehension. So similarly, we have list comprehension, and we copy this thing into our list comprehension. So here we have j for j in range I, 0, and -1. And don't forget to convert j to a string because we want to add them together. So here we can get rid of all of this stuff, and let's print our list comprehension. And so if we run this, we'll get a list of our correct numbers, but they are in a list of strings. So in order to convert them into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we have to use the join function. So join, and here we will get our correct output. So if we replace this with a 3, this will still be the correct output. So once again, let's put this into a list comprehension here. And let's put this into a giant list comprehension and put this in one line. And we will still get the correct answer. So let's say I put a 9. And if I run this, I'll get the correct answer. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on, all the way until 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here we have also managed to write triangle 2 in one line of Python code. Next, let's try to write triangle 3 in one line of Python code. So similarly, before we can do that, we need to be able to write it in many lines of Python code. So define triangle 3 and here notice that the change is in our last number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for I in range n, and here we have row is equals to empty string, and for j in range n to something n with a step of -1. So our something is going to be I. And let's do this. Row plus equals to j converted into a string, and we print row. So let's try this. Triangle 3, and we have 5. And if we run this, we are going to get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, and 5, which is the correct output. So if I change this to, let's say, a 3, we are still going to get the correct output. So once again, let's just convert this into one line. So same thing, this comprehension, copy paste this entire thing and dump it here. And here we have our stir j. So let's get rid of all this and let's print this comprehension. So let's change this back to 5 and we should get 5 lists. Similarly, we use empty string dot join bracket, and over here we need to close our bracket and we will get the correct output. And once again, let's move this to the outer for loop and put it in a giant list comprehension. And let's remove the new line and we will get this. And if I put 3, we are still going to get 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, and 3. So at this point, we have managed to write triangle 3 in one line of Python code 2. So thanks for watching, and hopefully this was clear and easy to understand. See you in the next one.